Okay, so before I even go over the cruise and all of that, I just want to give a little life update and even give kind of a how this cruise even came about. My older sister, she was planning a cruise for my niece, Tatum, for a graduation present. And she had been planning this for a while. She initially wanted like our whole family to go. She kind of took too long for most of us to be able to go. I think it was like February, March that she had kind of concreted the plans and picked the cruise and all and the dates and everything. Initially, I wasn't going to go because it was going to be like the weekend after my niece graduated from high school, and my plan was to drive out to Arizona where my niece lives and attend her graduation. And then I was like, well, it wouldn't really work out because then I would have to miss so much time away from work. So I initially said, no, I just can't swing it. So then fast forward to April 13th, my niece very tragically was killed in a horrible car wreck. I won't go too much into details, but she was a passenger. As far as I know, no one was drinking. The kid who was driving was going insanely fast, went over some big dips, lost control, and hit telephone poles, and the car flipped end over end, and my niece was thrown out. And she passed away that night. So after that happened, me and my husband drove out to Arizona to be with my sister and the rest of our family to be able to be there for her services. So when since my sister had already booked this cruise, she tried to call them to cancel it, and surprise, surprise, even though my niece had passed, they would not let her cancel. So the only option really that they gave her was that she could do a name change for $75. So I said, well, since I'm here in April, I think I can't remember exactly what date I went out there, but I think I stayed out in Arizona for like 2 weeks. It was like the beginning of May that I had went back, so I figured I could hopefully scrounge up some money to pay my sister for my niece's cruise ticket. That was like at the end of the month, since at that point I was like, well, I'm not gonna come back out here for the graduation. That was just like the start of the insanity, the horror that's been my life. Our AC had went out like, I can't remember now if it was before that or if it was after, but basically all of the money me and my husband had been saving had to go to a new AC system, which we kind of expected, but I was hoping it would make us through this summer and then we would deal with it next year, but nope, had to spend all of our money, so I had to do that. And then my mom she went into cardiac arrest on, I can't even remember what day it was, but I think it was like May 18th or something like that. I was actually supposed to vend at the Time Travelers in Tulsa. Basically, things weren't looking good. She was having constant seizures since the cardiac arrest. None of the medication was working, and it was a whole thing. So they said prepare that she wasn't probably going to make it. At first, I just didn't think there was any way I could go back out to Arizona. I'm like, I was just there. I looked at plane tickets. Like, wow, it's gonna be like $900. And then I'm like, I was supposed to vend that Saturday, and I'm like, I can't drive out there because that's, 16 hours, and they didn't even think that she would make it that long. My brother convinced me that like this is the only time this is gonna happen, and my family ended up pitching in essentially to buy my plane ticket so I could be there before my mom passed. And she passed on May 20th, so I ended up going back out to Arizona again with the cheapest ticket I could find. Literally last minute. I had booked it Friday night and had to leave Saturday morning. I think my flight left at like 6 a.m. or something. Had a layover in Denver and then got to Vegas, and from Vegas my aunt drove me and my little sister, who flew in from Seattle, the hour and a half straight to the hospital. And we got there before my mom passed, so we got to be there, which, you know, I'm glad that I was there for her. I think I would have really regretted not going, but obviously it was really hard, kind of traumatic. But so then I ended up back out in Arizona again, missing even more time away from my work. Yeah, all of that it was just a lot all at once. So I stayed out in Arizona from the May 20th, that Saturday, till Wednesday, and then flew back to Oklahoma, did as much as I could, had to pack for the cruise, and then went on the cruise for a week, all the while trying to fundraise for my mom's funeral. It was a lot. So it wasn't the most enjoyable cruise because of the circumstances, literally just losing my mom before that. I don't know. That's my fucking life, I guess. Let me go ahead and go into the footage now with all of the context of the circumstances of why I even went on the cruise. Not necessarily my first choice of vacationing, and then the worst circumstances, and yeah. I don't even know, man. Here is the cruise. Enjoy.
Don't take Bob. I won't. I know I don't want to.
We're about to cruise. Thank you. All right, so here we are officially entering on the cruise ship. I believe this was deck 6. And this first day we mostly just explored, walked around the ship. Our rooms weren't ready, I think, until like 4 p.m. or something. So we had a couple of our bags. The rest of our luggage was to be delivered to our room. This, I believe, is deck 6. Had cool bars and views, of course. Everything was super nice and fancy. Got all this chrome and lights. Had sparkly staircases. And we had no idea where we were or what we were doing at this point. It was us trying to figure out on a map on the wall. And here is the casino, which we really didn't spend a lot of time in, but we did walk through. They had this really cool like art glass installation in the middle of the casino. And then we're going towards, I believe this was called Central Park something lounge, I don't know. And then this is towards the elevators, and here is the jungle pool area, just pretty nice, lots of lounge chairs. And then just past this is actually where the buffet is, which was open most of the time, but meals served at various points of the day. There's only a few points where it's like not open. Then the next clip will be of us trying to figure out where our room is. It smells like cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, this one. Oh. Well, look how tiny these doors are.
Oh my god.
Okay, I want to take a picture of one of you guys standing in front of the door. Now where? Gotta go this way. 6A.
So far, this is a maze.
I think we're wrong. I think we're going the wrong way. 12, no, look, 12, 240, 12. We're just way down here. There's got to be an easier way to get to it.
Yeah, there's probably access from both sides, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, we're almost there. All right, here we go. Pretty close. Here we go. Here she.
Oh, look at it.
Where's my bag?
Oh, fuck.
Here's the room. Just missing my bag.
Great.
Awesome. We did a video of I'm glad we have a safe.
Freaking shorts, man. Here's the buffet. I did a really bad job showing off all of the food options, but the buffet was actually pretty good. There's like pizza, a lot of stuff was kind of the same every day, and then they'd offer different specialty items. Here's just a glimpse. For me, the cruise ship was definitely kind of lacking in entertainment. This is a ping pong table in the jungle area. There was just not very much nightlife. There was this cool light up tunnel, just like a picture moment, I guess. And that was like one of the outside pool bars. And then this is like that Central Park lounge area bar by the casino. And this was like the center. These kind of things only happen for like 30 minutes. You just stand and watch. There really wasn't a lot of like, I don't know, it just wasn't fun. It's also like the mix of people, a lot of older people, families and stuff like that. I don't know. It was okay, I guess. There was also this violinist, other shows and stuff. He was actually pretty good, but there weren't even that many people in here. This next clip coming up is actually from this MSC Factor thing. It was pretty funny. Just random people from the cruise went on stage, like a lot of random dads, and this was my favorite part.
Later in the evening, you ask your wife anything more, and she says no, and just closes the door. And then you spoke the day's last. We won't say, remembering what the first rapper said.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bright! I'm in Dominican!
Woo!
Dominican Republic! Dominican Republic! What is this, Puerto? Oh, yeah. What?
Puerto Plata?
Puerto Plata.
I had to mute this part, but I was just saying that we're at our first port in Puerto Plata and we're about to go ziplining.
Whoa!
Whoa, Inception.
Videoception.
There's our cruise ship, and here we are walking. All of this stuff, not that, but this like floating river, that's actually all owned by MSC, so we got to go in that later on. And there's just a bunch of shops and stuff like that. Then we rode in a van to go to our ziplining excursion.
Yeah,
me too.
I didn't know they were that big. I didn't.
Yeah.
They're really big. I guess they have to.
Banana plantation.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Oh, look at the bananas.
Yes.
What type of bananas are they?
Banana.
Just regular. They're on the ground. Yeah, you can kind of see one.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a pineapple, yes.
That's so cool. How cool.
In Spanish, piña.
Yeah, piña.
Piña.
They just grow wild?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
In Spanish, coco. Piña.
That was pineapple.
Coco.
Yeah. Coco.
With that, aguacate.
Avocado.
Yeah. Welcome the country one.
Ah.
Welcome the country one. Look at that. This is a coconut.
Oh my
Cacao,
god.
cacao. Coconut cacao, yes.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Chocolate, yes.
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys have flamingos here.
Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, and here you go.
Woo! Oh my god.
Yeah, watch your head. How was it?
That's fun. Woo! Oh, it's scary. It's fun.
Okay, so go. Put your feet up. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Woo! Thank you.
Put your feet up, please. Ready?
Perfect. You braced yourself on that one.
Yeah.
Look at them going so back.
Wow, whole truck full.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Pretty boy. Oh, pretty boy.
Are you a pretty bird?
Who's a pretty bird? I know. Who's a pretty bird? What are you doing? Who's a pretty bird?
Pretty bird.
Mine hurts when I put my first bag on it.
We're officially in Puerto Rico. San Juan. This is not Arvo, Norwegian. MSC. We going.
Sunscreen. Don't forget to wear it.
Very, very
Otherwise
important.
you'll get sunburned. Like I did.
And me.
Although I did put sunscreen on. So
Yeah. There's never enough.
no. Not when you're pasty like me. Really fast fun. Yeah. I was dancing on tables. It's so much fun.
There's the front of our boat. Finally seeing the elusive front of MSC.
Look, this is where Aunt Beth.
Yep.
Look, there's our heart sunglasses.
Oh, cute.
We should get those. Bag if they didn't look so cheap.
Really hard too.
You can cut it off a little bit.
I'm just gonna sit on my towel. Right there. I think you asked that person right there.
You think they take cards though?
Here we go. correct. You had read that title correctly. This was by far the worst day of the cruise. We were supposed to go on an excursion to do a sea lion encounter, but I'm on the boat and I ended up having to go back because I was so sick. I couldn't go to the bathroom for more than 2 seconds. I couldn't even hold down water. So this was like the end of the day after I came back and took a nap because I felt like absolute garbage. This next picture you'll see is probably the cause of why I felt like shit. It was because of the sushi train. So my being sick actually carried over into this day as well. So I did have to go to the medic office and get some medicine because they didn't have their little store open. And this boat ride is actually after we had went snorkeling at the shipwreck, which I don't have any footage of because I don't have an underwater camera, but it was fun. I was feeling a little bit better, at least for the first half of the day, but I did get sick again later on and I had to go back. I don't know, it was pretty awful. And my sister had gotten stung by a jellyfish while I was gone. So, but then I had more medicine and felt okay again. But yeah, that sushi messed me up for quite a while. And to top it off, it was horrible tasting. It was like some of the worst sushi I had. And we had to pay $40, which probably isn't a lot, but considering all the rest of the food was already included in the cruise, paying more for less than good food, yeah, not my favorite. But this was like the private beach that's owned by MSC. We went swimming after our little snorkeling excursion, and then after that I got sick and I went back to on board. Wait, do it one more time? Okay. Now do a hula dance?
Yeah, let's go here real quick so I can rinse it off, because now there's sand all over my boot.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. I don't even know. I'll hopefully get back to some regular content. Hopefully my life is less tragic and traumatic and awful and spinning me upside down, and I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know, things look up from here because it's been pretty hard, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just hanging in there, I guess. Anyways, catch you in the next one. Bye!